Hello, my name is Tânia Araújo Jorge, and I am one of the organizers of Laser Talks Rio. In this video, I will introduce you to the art science activities present in Laser Rio, starting by telling you who we are and why we do that. To promote health and social development, to generate and to disseminate scientific and technological knowledge, to be an agent of citizenship. These are the concepts that guide the actions of the Oswaldo Cruz Foundation, Fiocruz, where I work on science and health research using an art science approach. Fiocruz is the most prominent health science and technology institution in Latin America and a public agency linked to the Ministry of Health. It has its headquarters in Rio de Janeiro, where 11 institutes are installed, and out of 16 Fiocruz technical scientific units. Altogether, Fiocruz institutes and work offices spread in 10 Brazilian states. The Oswaldo Cruz Institute in Rio de Janeiro is the oldest research center of Fiocruz, and in 2018 became the host of the Laser Talks Rio. This happened after G.D. Talassek's visit for the 2017-2018 Science, Art and Citizenship Symposium. During this 2018 symposium, all the 12 sessions were associated as Laser Talks events. Since then, Laser Rio has become a permanent event, and every 2 years it is associated to the Science, Art and Citizenship Symposium and transmitted by its YouTube channel. In 2019, all the 5 presential face-to-face events occurred in informal places in Rio, such as cultural center cafeterias, restaurants, and coffee shops. There, everyone could participate. In 2020, the COVID-19 pandemic forced the organizers to adopt the meetings as live virtual events, and 4 Laser Talks Rios were broadcasted via YouTube. In 2020, a new Science, Art and Citizenship Network Symposium started, associating again with Laser Rio events during the continuous COVID-19 pandemics. All the Laser Talks Rio are available on YouTube at the channel Rede Ciência Arte Cidadania. Let me now talk about our conceptual framework. In the Oswaldo Cruz Institute, our interdisciplinary laboratory of innovations in therapy, education, and bioproducts is anchoring Laser Rio. We adopt the concept and definitions of the Art Science Manifesto, published in 2011, by Robert Ruth Bernstein, Todd Siller, Adam Brown, and Kenneth Snelson, and we introduced art science activities into education strategies to foster health and creativity. For us, art science is an interdisciplinary concept that hybridizes science and art practices and methods designed to favor creativity and innovation. It focuses on processes rather than on products. However, the products are consequence of the multiple engagements of awareness raising, reasoning, and emotion of the participants in a given activity. Our goal is to address the difficulties that people of less favored neighborhoods in Rio de Janeiro have when facing those epidemics, both with the public and particularly with local school teachers. The activities converge to connect art science workshops and courses with concepts of health promotion, dialoguing with the Brazilian National Policy of Health Promotion and other policies that impact health. Health promotion is simultaneously a field of knowledge and a field of practice, converging to reach and to improve quality of life. In the current context, health promotion has been reinforced with the goals of the United Nations 2030 Agenda, in which its Sustainable Development Objectives strengthen the need for a global pact to improve the quality of life on the planet. In this context, to achieve the goals, the center of our strategy is the use of art science approach in socially vulnerable communities, mixing multiple art languages and socially accessible digital technologies. We frequently also use music for health awareness with people of various ages and diverse pathologies. We talk about science fiction, production of materials for healthcare communication, and we contribute to the so-called ecology of knowledge of teenagers and adults in environmentally vulnerable areas with a high disease prevalence. Dialogue, emancipation, reflexive capacity, hope, passion, critical analysis, and awareness about their own living conditions and the condition of the whole planet are all essential elements of this pedagogy. Other essential elements are respect towards people's diversity of knowledge and cultures, confidence in the mutual construction of new knowledge that emerged from these dialogues, and the search for collaborative and creative solutions for the present problems, using the approach and the language of art science. This art science program is under development in our laboratory for more than 20 years, counted from the first PhD thesis that was presented in 1998. We also developed a mobile internet version. Courses and workshops are literally on the road, outside the walls of Fiocruz campus, and immersed directly in communities. The project applies a qualitative research, exploratory and descriptive approach that focused initially on science education and more recently on health promotion and health surveillance with popular participation. We recognize art science as a transdisciplinary field that transforms discoveries and inventions into innovations through the intensive work of making connections and driven by the necessity of applying relevant knowledge and creating social technology. Centered on the goal of creating awareness for health promotion, we develop courses that innovate both with the target public, such as vulnerable populations affected by neglected disease, such as Chagas disease and dengue fever, and with the art science pedagogical approach. Art science activities are not a new discovery or issue for education. The innovation consists in the art science approach being applied to foster health awareness. The arts have been present in health education activities since the beginning of the Brazilian social movement known as popular education and health, but they did not incorporate scientific concepts, images, or methodologies. Efforts toward art science mixing scientific images, principles, and practice to build an actual new field are in practice in the Oswaldo Cruz Institute, Fiocruz, where educational materials are being continuously developed. Our science-based activities can contribute to achievement of these goals proposed in 2030 Agenda for Sustainable Development. The fundamentals of art science can be applied to any health, scientific, or artistic domain, which can evolve into a very powerful approach to empower and encourage participation in vulnerable communities. Art science can translate social, political, epidemiological, and biomedical concepts into popular education activities. It can contribute to the development of critical awareness, for example, around human rights, including health, on an individual and collective level. From this work, we gained a profound understanding that art science involves tools and bridges by its transdisciplinary character, which can result in social transformation. Art science strategies have contributed to solving complex multidimensional problems such as emergent and re-emergent epidemics, making people face the social determinants of health in a creative and collaborative way.